First, I want to say is that people that are experts in dating in the U.S., I respect y'all. Y'all need to stay in y'all lane though.
Hey, what up? This your boy, the Solo Traveler OID. Thanks again for checking out another video. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. Back with another video review. This time I'm actually doing one of a passport bro who is clamping back at these dating coaches. So you guys know that the passport bros, blue book gentlemen, passport kings, whatever you want to call yourself, have been under fire for several months, probably even a whole year, from several different groups. And it actually first started with dating coaches. First, they were the first ones that was throwing a lot of shade at passport bros for doing what they're doing, because we know the reason why is because that they're upset that they are showing men that they have other options than to be paying for services to try to find women or try to talk to women or deal with women in the States. A lot of times brothers are tired of the games they have to play when dating here in the States of this westernized culture. Those of you that have actually dated in this culture, you guys know what I'm talking about. But what happened is that it started with them. Then the women started coming in and they started talking crap about the passport bros. Then from that point on, they started talking crap about foreign women. And that's how all this whole thing has started going crazy because of that. So since then, those dating coaches have, remained kind of quiet because the whole passport bro momentum was building up and everything. But now they came back again, and you guys noticed that I released a video several days ago in reference to one of them talking crap about, of course, the passport bros. So we have another passport bro here who is clapping back at some of these dating coaches, letting them know to stay out of our business. The people that actually travel, that can create relationships in other countries. So let's go ahead and check out this video.
Just to update what's been going on, what it's like. This is my second time doing a long stay in Colombia. The first time was in Cartagena, and now this is Medellin. Both situations I was in a relationship, but this is someone new right now. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on a couple other things too. There's been a lot of conversation about these dating coaches and other YouTubers being very critical of guys that travel and date abroad. So let me touch on that real quick, and then I'll kind of go into Colombia. So I believe AMS, I seen another video with O'Shea and another guy, talk about these things. First I want to say is that people that are experts in dating in the U.S., I respect y'all. Y'all need to stay in y'all lane though. Foreign dating is my lane, and a few others that I know that frequent and have just as much experience as I have. Just to put some context around my experience, I will show my passports. I'm on my second passport now, but I've dated women in DR. I've had, I would say, 2 serious relationships in DR. I would say about 3 in Colombia. Never dated in Brazil, but and I've traveled to these countries many, many, many times. And people that know me, kind of know my resume. So with all that said, there is a big difference. In general, women are different. Women are the same no matter where you go. Something my mom always say, a woman is always going to be a woman. However, the experience, is definitely different. Especially if you are on the ground, even if you're here for a weekend, even if you're going on a date, I won't even put in cost because, you know, the cost is subjective to how much you want to spend. A lot of people, you know, could date a woman for a couple months in the U.S. and go on several dates. And it could be just as much as buying a plane ticket, hotel, and food going out the country.
So what I'm gonna say, you know, I agree with my boy here to an extent. Like I've said in the past, I believe that women are the same when it comes down to being emotional, things like that. However, I believe that women in different countries are different due to culture. Say it again, it's due to culture, because the fact is we have different cultures, different subcultures, depending on where you go to in different countries. Good example, United States. You cannot say that every woman, they're all the same, because there is different cultures in different areas. Good example, New York. The women are more, I would say, masculine, you know, how they operate and so forth. But then, you know, if you go somewhere down south, it's a little different. The women are a bit more, a little bit more feminine, but may not be what we want. So that's the reason why we travel. But, you know, or even the women in Miami, you see a whole difference. You know, you see more of a different look to them and how they operate, how they treat you, and in the difference to the women in Cali. So there is so many differences in reference to culture. So every woman's not the same. It's all about the environment that they grew up in. So with that, if you look at a woman from another country, of course, they are going to be different because of the culture that they were raised in. Some cultures will have women respect men, while other cultures tell women to disrespect men. We know that the culture of the United States says to disrespect men, while cultures in other countries respect men.
And then also you're getting a vacation. You know, a lot of us are probably getting the best sexual experiences we ever had with no complaints. And let me talk about sex real quick. You know, sex with American women, you know, they want you to be fucking them for a long time, and, you know, I mean, it's a workout. You know, these foreign chicks, they, you know, 10, 15 minutes, like, they good. That's what they need. You know, they happy. You know, they don't have these high testosterone like sexual desires. You know what I mean? Like they are more easily satisfied.
And I also want to talk about that as well. You know, I actually agree with him on this. The fact that from the sexual partners that I've had from overseas, from different women, and seeing how it is, one thing I could say is that the women overseas, especially in Latin countries, they're more passionate about the sex. They're more into pleasing you as you please them. So it goes both ways. Opposed to doing it in the States. In the States, it's all about pleasing her. She expects you to do everything under the sun to please her, to make her happy. While if you ask her to get on top, it's kind of like what you mean get on top? And if they do get on top, they'll give you that lazy 1 minute, and then after they're done, they act like their engine stalling. So it's like, wait a minute. You know, if you go to overseas, the women, they're like, yo, they'll get on top and do their thing, have fun, give you head no matter what. Compared to in the States, it's kind of like you gotta beg for certain things. After a while, when you're in a relationship, they may start off doing it, but then after a while, when they got you, it's kind of like they're like, I don't want to do it anymore. You know, I'm a chill with that, and you know, have you do everything for me. So that's kind of how it is. What I've noticed in the States. But like he said about, you know, they want you to be the Superman, you know, go hours with them, and like you trying to do a marathon with them, and with the women overseas, it ain't like that. Maybe it might be because of what we're bringing, that we're able to satisfy them just a little bit of time. You know, about 10 minutes, they're good. You know what I mean? They're happy, they're satisfied. You know, they don't mind coming back for more, but they don't have to be no long 1, 2, 3, 4 hour marathon as if like you ain't got no job the next day. It ain't like that. So depending on, well, of course, you know, everybody's different. There are some women that do like all that stuff, but I haven't ran into women like that.
So, you know, some women may say, well, because, you know, they're not used to big dicks in the U.S., they're not used to what we're used to, so of course they're not going to have our standards. But to make a long story short, you know, there's less is less demand sexually, and I'm not talking about prostitution or anything like that. I'm just talking about in the culture in general. You know, what you experience when you get off the plane, you get someone that, you know, with a smile, warm embrace, regardless of your American status or your financial status. You know, ballers and millionaires in the U.S. still get, you know, subpar treatment. So, you know what I mean? So we can't really talk about money and things like that. I mean, just the personality, the culture is just so different. But I'll chime into that for another video.
So, and I also agree with that. You know, yo, we step off the plane and meet these women. They are ready to receive you. This is for when you are in a relationship with a woman. She will meet you at the airport. She will make sure everything is covered, your transportation. She'll make sure that you have a place to stay that is safe. She will make sure everything is in order so that you feel good. They will give you that warm embrace, like he said, and as soon as he see you coming out that gate, make you feel good, give you hugs and kisses and everything. Like, you get that love instantly. That's one thing I love about going to Latin America, to a lot of these other countries, because these women will show that they love you. They will show that they are, you know, grateful to even see you, spend time with you. That is a big difference from what you see in the States. So, but yo, make sure you go ahead and check out his video. I'm gonna leave a link below. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to his channel. This is No Excuse / Passport Bro podcast. So make sure you guys go ahead and check him out, because he dropped a lot of good content on travel. But hey, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.